Hey there, thank you for joining me for today's practice. My name is Paula. So today's a seated flow sequence that's great for the spine. So good if you're not feeling up for a full standing practice, but you still really want to move and just do something really nourishing for yourself. So make yourself nice and comfortable. We're going to make a start. If for some reason you prefer to sit up a little bit higher, then feel free to sit on a folded blanket. That can be really helpful for if you feel like it kind of gets into your lower back a little bit when you're seated for too long. So we'll make a start. We'll just take a moment, just in our cross-legged position, hands onto the legs. Whenever you're ready, closing down the eyes. Just taking some time here, just to gather all of yourself. Letting go of anything that you've been doing, anything that you've got coming up. Allowing yourself to be right here. Feeling the sitting bones down onto the mat. Noticing if there's any kind of holding in the hips and trying to just soften through those hip creases if you can. And very gentle lengthening up through the spine, all the way up and out through the crown of the head. Allowing the face to be soft and the shoulders soft, dropping away from the ears. In a moment, let's open up the eyes. Starting to blink them open. Opening the legs out into your straddle or Upavishta Konasana. Feel free to keep them more narrow. You don't have to open them up too wide. And we'll just take a little moment just to rock from side to side, so kind of being right up on top of our sitting bones and then press down through the backs of the legs, flexing through the feet, lengthening up through the spine. Interlacing the fingers in front of the belly. Take an inhale to bring the hands up to the chest. Exhale to press the palms, the hands away. And then taking an inhale to extend the arms up towards the ceiling. Let those lower ribs drop in and up. Press up through the thumb side of the hands. Taking an inhale here. As you exhale, we're going to take a side bend over to the right. So reaching out over to the right and then inhale center, exhaling over to the left. And again, inhale center, ground down through the left sitting bone as we go over to the right. And then come through center as you exhale over to the left, ground down through the right sitting bone. And then inhale center. Exhale to release the arms down to shoulder height. As you exhale, we're going to take a twist to the right. Take the left hand to the outside of the right leg, and then wrap that right arm behind you. Trying to take a twist, look over the right shoulder. Inhale through center. Exhale, right hand to the outside of the left leg. Trying to wrap that left arm behind you, looking over the left shoulder. Try to keep both feet flexed, toes pointing up towards the ceiling. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist to the right, wrap that right arm behind, looking over the right shoulder. Inhale, center, twist to the left, left hand behind you, looking over that left shoulder. And then inhale, center. Bring those arms up, interlace the hands once again. Exhale to press the palms, the hands up towards the ceiling. Taking one more inhale. As you exhale, if it's possible, keep the hands where they are. We're going to start to tilt forward from the hips. So we're tilting the pelvis forward, keep pressing down through the backs of the legs. Keep the breath going. We'll just hold it here for 3, for 2, for 1. Bring the hands down and then starting to come forward. If that's available, you could stay upright or you could come down onto the forearms. Whatever feels available to you right now. Staying active through the legs. And keep pressing down through the backs of the legs. Long, slow breaths. Relaxing the shoulders away from the ears. Taking one more full breath here. And then walking the hands back up, using your hands and bringing the legs together in front of you. Oh, not necessarily together, but just in front of you. Feet can stay hip distance apart here. And then bring the sole of the right foot to the inner edge of that left leg. Keeping that left heel in front of the left hip, take the arms up, inhale, and then exhale, coming forward into your Janu Shirshasana. So you can hold the calf, the ankle, or that left foot. We'll take one more inhale to lengthen out through the spine, and then exhale to come forward to where you can. We're trying to engage this left quadricep, drawing it up. Sternum is reaching forward. With each exhale, noticing if there's any space to come a little bit further in. And then inhale, coming back upright. Bringing this right leg up and crossing the right leg over the left. So we're coming into our half shoelace position here. Then taking that left hand down onto the mat, right arm comes up and over, dropping that left shoulder away from the ear, maybe eyes looking up towards the ceiling. Pressing down through that right sit bone as you reach out through the right fingertips. One more full breath. And then on the next inhale, coming back upright, and then exhale to come forward just to where you can. You could hold onto the foot if that feels available, keeping that left foot flexed. One more full breath. And then walking the hands back up and taking that right leg forward, and let's swap it around. So taking the sole of that left foot, bringing it to the inner edge of that right foot, flexing that right foot towards you, reach the arms up, inhaling, exhale, folding forward, holding the calf, ankle, or that right foot. Take one more inhale to lengthen out through the spine, and then exhale to fold forward to where you can. Trying to engage that right quadricep. Noticing how the breath naturally wants to slow down in the forward folds, and you can go with that. And this last breath, noticing if there's any space to move a little bit further forward. And then inhale, coming back upright, bringing this left knee up and then crossing the left leg over the right thigh. We're trying to stack knee to knee if we can, keeping that right foot flexed. Right hand comes down, extend that left arm up and over, dropping the right shoulder away from the right ear. Eyes can look up towards the ceiling. Grounding down through that left sitting bone as you reach out through the top fingers. One more full breath. And then taking an inhale, coming back upright, and then as you exhale, starting to come forward over the legs, holding onto the calf, ankle, or your right foot. Just noticing if there's any way you can let go. And then starting to come back upright again, extending both legs long. Make your way down onto your back. Feet flat onto the mat. And then take the legs straight up towards the ceiling, flexing the feet towards the face. And this might feel like it's plenty for you. If you would like to bring the legs in a little bit closer, holding behind the calves, ankles, or the outside edges of the feet, or if you don't have socks on, you could hold onto your big toes. Keep pressing down through the back of the pelvis. Draw the quadriceps up. Open breathing. Relaxing those shoulder heads back down towards the mat. Taking an inhale. As you exhale, transition into your happy baby. So drawing those knees in towards the armpits, holding the outside blades of the feet if you're not already doing that. And then option here to just rock from side to side, just massaging out the lower back. Easy breathing. Taking just one more rock and then coming back to the center, taking last inhale here. Staying for the exhale, squeeze the knees in as you try to press the back of the pelvis down, and then let's release the legs out long. If you wanted to pop a pillow or a bolster underneath your knees, feeling really free to do that. Starting to set yourself up for your Shavasana. Letting the feet fall away from one another. Turning the palms to face up. Just allowing the whole back surface of the body to soften down. And having a sense of the whole body. Just relaxing, letting go. Allowing the eyes to close completely. Sometimes with the eyes closed, we can still be kind of seeking with the eyes a bit. So noticing if you can just allow the eyes to just settle down. Resting back. Releasing the jaw. Releasing the front of the throat. Soft belly. Just the whole body letting go. Allowing yourself to come to complete rest for the next few minutes. Please feel free to stay resting here for as long as you would like to. Thank you for joining me for today's practice. I'll see you next time. Namaste.